Welcome back. Today I'm going to share the secret that Oprah used to build a billion-dollar industry and become one of the most beloved thought leaders in the entire planet. I'm Aurora Winter, and this is video number 4 in this 5-part training series. I'm teaching you 5 keys that will transform your business, that help you attract capital, attract clients, and attract media coverage, even if you don't have a New York Times bestselling book, even if you have a big idea and your last business failed, even if you don't have a lot of employees, you can use these secrets, and you're going to love this one that's coming up. Oprah is so brilliant. But first, as a recap, key number 1, your $1 million message, gotta have it. It is the most powerful and least expensive tool in your tool as an entrepreneur. Key number 2, times have changed. The information economy, dead. The transformation economy, it's right here, right now. Key number 3, you're in showbiz, baby. No matter what business you think you're in, you're actually in the business of showcasing your business. And here comes, drum roll please, key number 4. Your brand is your most valuable asset, but you don't own it. That's right, your brand lives in the mind of the marketplace. It's what other people think about you, talk about you when you're not in the room. And I can prove that you don't own your brand very simply. Remember Bill Cosby? He once represented wholesome family values, squeaky clean, and now he's on trial for serial rape. Oh my. So the mind of the marketplace has a very small shelf for you and your brand. This is why you need to be clear, compelling, concise, and you can do this. Oprah did. I mean, she was on the cover of every O magazine. That was unheard of. Why? Because she knew the power of brand. You are also a brand. Your business is a brand. Here's a question for you to deeply consider. What does your brand stand for? What is the unspoken promise of your business? What is the core of your values? Because you need to get really clear on who you are and what you stand for. Look at Oprah, for example. She stands for authenticity. She stands for asking those difficult questions, getting deeper, but in a kind and sensitive way. She's amazing, and she's really clear on her brand, and she's vulnerable. She shares her struggles with losing weights. She's congruent with her brand. You need to be congruent with your brand, and you need to decide, what does your brand stand for? What do you stand for? When you are congruent, you have integrity, and I think impeccable integrity is necessary in everything that you do. It's certainly necessary in everything that I do. So consider this question: who is your ideal client? Who do you want to attract? Because you want to be congruent with what you want to see in your angel investors, in your clients, in your team. I mean, it's ridiculous if the team leader shows up late to every meeting but expects his staff to be on time. That is an example of a broken promise. That is an example of an incongruent brand. So if you want clients who are decisive, ambitious, extraordinary go-getters, then you be those things too. Be decisive, ambitious, extraordinary. Be a go-getter. That will make your brand irresistible, because when you are congruent, you are magnetic, and that can build a very powerful brand. Here's the key to know about branding. Your brand is not a logo. No, your brand is so much more than that. Like I said before, it's the story that people have about you. It's what people talk about you when you're not in the room. And your brand has to be clear, compelling, and concise. And when you are congruent and you have that kind of amazing brand, the result is you can charge premium prices, attract a premium team of superstars. You can attract investors. You can have an exit strategy and sell your company for a premium value. If you don't have a brand, then you're in a commodity market, which means you're competing with China, with Walmart. You don't want to go there. But with a brand, when you really take a stand and you stand for something, it can be absolutely transformative. So be your brand, decide what you stand for, and then be those things. So to recap, again, we've covered that key number one is you need $1 million message. It is the most valuable and least expensive tool in your tool as an extraordinary entrepreneur. Key number two, the information economy is over. Now we're in the transformation economy. You need to stay alert, keep learning, stay sharp, get mentors, get coaches, because things are changing, which means big opportunities, but also big danger. Key number three, you're in showbiz, baby. No matter what business you are in, you're in the business of showcasing your business. And this key, as you just learned, is that your brand is your most valuable asset, but you don't own it. It's in the mind of the marketplace. So think deliberately and then show up deliberately, congruent with what your brand stands for. So again, I hope you've enjoyed this. One more video in this training. This one is going to ensure your automatic success. This is a key that Tony Robbins used to build a $50 million a year industry and have one of the most watched TED Talks, as well as be featured in a feature film and transform the lives of millions of people. So you don't want to miss this next video about how to ensure your success is on autopilot. So I'm Aurora Winter. I am the creator of the $1 Million Message training. I love to help extraordinary entrepreneurs discover, design, and then deliver their kick-ass $1 million message. And if, hey, you're ready to get going on your $1 million message, then you can sign up for a complimentary breakthrough session and do that online at Your $1 Million Message. And in the meantime, create, communicate, and contribute. I'll see you on the next video.